about taking the life of so helpless a creature without some plausible excuse. So he cast about for grievance and said at last year, Sarah, you grossly insulted me. That is impossible, sir, belated the lamb, for I wasn't born then. Well, resorted the wolf, you feed in my pastures. That cannot be, replied the lamb. I have never yet tasted grass. You drink from my spring, then, continued the wolf. Indeed, sir, said the poor lad, I have never yet drank anything but my mother's milk. Well, anyhow, said the wolf, I'm not going without my dinner. And he sprang upon the lamb and devoured it without more ado. The peacock and the crane. A peacock taunted a crane with the dullness of her plumage. Look at my brilliant colors, said she, and see how much finer they are than your poor feathers. I am not denying, replied the crane, that yours are far greater than mine, but when it comes to flying, I could soar to the clouds, while you are confined to the earth like any dunghill cock. The cat and the birds. A cat heard that the birds in an aviary were sailing, so he got himself up as a doctor, and taking with him a set of the instruments proper to his profession, presented himself at the door and inquired after the health of the birds. We shall do very well, they replied, without letting him in, when we've seen the last of you. A villain may disguise himself, but he will not deceive the wise. The spendthrift and the swallow. A spendthrift who had wasted his fortune had nothing left but the clothes in which he stood. Saw a swallow one day, in early spring, thinking that summer had come, that he could now do without his coat. He went and sold it for what it would fetch. A change, however, took place in the weather, and there came a sharp frost which killed the unfortunate swallow. When the spendthrift saw its dead body, he cried, Miserable bird, thanks to you, I am perishing of cold myself. One swallow does not make summer. The old woman and the doctor. An old woman became almost totally blind from a disease of the eyes, and after consulting a doctor, made an agreement with him in the presence of witnesses that she should pay him a high fee if he cured her, while if he failed, he was to receive nothing. The doctor accordingly prescribed a course of treatment, and every time he paid her a visit, he took away with him some article out of the house, until at last, when he visited her for the last time, and the cure was complete, there was nothing left. When the woman saw that the house was empty, she refused to pay him his fee. After repeated refusals on her part, he sued her before the magistrates for payment of her debt. On being brought into court, she was ready with her defense. The claimant, said she, has stated the facts about our agreement correctly. I undertook to pay him a fee if he cured me. I am cured, but I say that I am blinder than ever, and I can prove what I say. When my eyes were bad, I could see at any rate see well enough to be aware that my house contained a certain amount of furniture and other things. But now, when, according to him, I am cured, I am entirely unable to see anything there at all. The moon and her mother. The moon once begged her mother to make her a gown. How can I? Replied she. There's no fitting your figure. At one time you're a new moon, and at another you're full moon, and between whiles you're neither one nor the other. Good night.